Hello and welcome back. I am just kind of going off on this recipe because I got some like cream of chicken and I have some leftover zucchini and I just kind of going to just make a dinner and trying to use stuff in my pantry that I don't normally use. And one of those things is the cream of chicken. So let's use that. If you are new here, hello. If not, think I messed that up. My name is Brittany Morris. um, so yeah, let's get started. I'm going to be making a zucchini noodle casserole kind of thing. But yeah, I'll see you at the end.
Alright, I'm going to start off by using up the zucchini that I have in the fridge. I like to make little zucchini noodles, and I have this little spiraling thing that I use, and you just stick it on that little metal piece in the middle, and then you twist. I would like to upgrade to a much easier way of doing this at one point, but the one that I want takes a lot of space, and I just don't have that space available in my current kitchen. But when I upgrade my kitchen, I will definitely be upgrading this. But they come out these cute little spirals. They will shrink a little bit when you cook them, but they are very tasty. And if you, my husband's not a big pasta person, but I love pasta. So this is just a nice change up where I get to enjoy something noodly and he gets something that is a little bit different. So it does take a minute. When you get down to the bottom, I put the little hand guard on there and I like to twist the container itself. I find it easier than twisting the zucchini. And I'm going to keep going and you'll be able to feel when it's not gripping anymore and there will be a little piece of zucchini at the top that didn't uh, cut at all. You just pull it straight out and it'll pull that core out that was in the metal circle, and then you have your noodles. As you can see, I've already done the rest of that. So I have all of my noodles ready to go, and it just needs the sauce. I did forget to record making the sauce, so we're just going to skip to bam, it's made. I air fried some chicken, and I'm going to use my little shredder here. I have mixed feelings about this because it doesn't really grip onto the mat it came with, but it does shred so nicely. You just have to really stick it in to the base and then put the lid on and twist until there's not really any resistance. I twist both ways and it creates this lovely shredded chicken. For the sauce, I used the cream of chicken can that I just had in my cupboard. I don't usually keep those on hand because I don't cook with them very often, but this is one of the reasons why I'm making this is just to use things in my cupboards so they don't just sit there forever. And then I added some cream cheese to the cream of chicken and a little bit of sour cream and lots of seasonings. Gonna do my second piece of chicken. As you see, I'm really sticking it in there so that you fully have them punctured. And then once again, I'm twisting it up. It's a little bit tough there in the first few twists, but once it gets going, it gets easier. I definitely recommend if you're going to get one of these to get one that isn't the $10 one just because it's really hard to grip and it does not have any traction on the mat that it came with. It does, the mat does nothing. Cool idea. This specific one is just kind of a cheap design. So I'm going to finish shredding this chicken, and then I'm going to add the sauce and the shredded chicken to my zucchini noodles. Preheating the oven to 350, and I have this all prepped, so all I had to do is turn on the oven when my husband's almost home, because I don't really like cooking late at night, and he gets off work at 7. Adding my sauce, and then I'm going to add some cheese on top because you can never have too much cheese on your pasta. Making sure to get as much of that sauce in there as I can. I was a little bit worried that there wasn't going to be enough, but when it started cooking, the zucchini noodles actually expel some liquid, which did loosen up the sauce a little bit, but it didn't really change like how strong the flavor was, and it ended up being great. So here I am adding that cheese on top, doing some parmesan. And then I'm going to cover the entire thing with foil, which will help with the cooking process. We'll keep the heat trapped in there while it is in the oven. This is also a great one that you could put into one of those disposable trays that you can buy and just put into the freezer. So all you had to do is just pull it out and bake it. I've had mixed results with the zucchini noodles when I freeze it though, so keep that in mind if you try it that way. I haven't tried this specific recipe with putting it in the freezer. I've only done this once. I'm kind of making it up as I go right now. Alright, putting it in the oven, and it is ready.
Right, and I apparently forgot to record the actual making of the sauce. So, all I did for the sauce was I added the cream of chicken, a little bit of milk, some cream cheese, and a bunch of seasonings because I like my spices. And then I added a bunch of like parmesan on top of it before baking. It came out really nice. We really liked it, and it was a nice filling meal with a lot of vegetables, so that was also really nice. And I might actually just make this one again, even though it was a at least use something in my pantry meal. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.